This video is kind of like a message to my younger self. So I'm gonna talk in second person, or you can see it as a message from an older sister, from a friend. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Jo, and today we're talking about the things that I've been learning these past days. And I'm going to talk about 5 things plus a bonus one that I learned the hard way. The first one is differences. It's okay to be exposed to different kind of mindsets. It's okay to be around people that think differently from you. Obviously, to an extent, it's important because then if you're only around people that think the same way as you do, you are not stimulated. Your mind is not stimulated enough. It's also too easy if you only had people that think the same way as you do and just agree on anything that you think, because then it reinforces your thoughts. Or you also learn different things and you can change your mind. I realize that it's okay to be around people that think differently from you. It's good that the world is varied and it's different. And not everyone is the same as you. Another thing that I learned the hard way is that you cannot change people. Even if you want them to change, it has to come from them. Even if you try to help them, if they don't want to be helped, you cannot pull someone out from their comfort zone. You cannot push people on the same path as you. You cannot expect people to act the way you would. That's something I'm learning, that just because you would act in a way doesn't mean that they would do the same thing, because they are different. Maybe they don't see it the same way as you do. Maybe they still have to overcome their own fears, their own struggles before doing that step that you would do if you were in their position. I know it's even harder with people that you love, with friends and family, because you want them to become better, you want them to succeed. And it may sound simple from your point of view, but for their own, it might look like they have to do more steps than you would. I know that you want them to see the way you do, but sometimes they have to go through things in life before they can agree with you. Instead of using that energy trying to change them, you could allow them to walk their own path. Maybe in the future, they will walk alongside with you again. But until then, try not to change anyone but yourself. Yes, because that's the only thing you can control, yourself. The third thing that I've been learning these past days, weeks, months, is that knowing how to do things on your own can also be a curse. As much as I praise and I say how important it is to spend quality time with yourself, and how much it is important to know how to spend time with yourself without feeling lonely or alone, it can also be a curse, as in when you are used too much to being on your own, sometimes you forget that you can do things with other people, that you can enjoy events or trips with other people. Even small things like, I don't know, grocery shopping, you can do it with somebody else. I mean, I understand and I know, and I'm proud of yourself for knowing how to do everything on your own. But it's also okay to ask someone to join you. For example, going on a museum, going on a trip, on an event, on a run, because when you do the things that you would do on your own, because when you do this, you discover that maybe you enjoy it more doing it with somebody else. Maybe you discover that you'd rather do it on your own. Maybe you discover another side of that person and even of yourself. And you also make new memories with other people, not just with yourself. The fourth thing that I learned actually yesterday is that it's okay to have unplanned lazy days with no guilt. You know that sometimes you wake up with a long to-do list. It might happen that your mind and your body don't cooperate. And so what can you do about it? You could push yourself through it and end up doing things bad, finish the day burnt out, Or if you have the privilege to do it, you could postpone everything or most of the things the next day so you can recharge and check off your to-do list with 100% energy instead of doing it with 10% energy, because then you would have to redo it again and you would waste time and more energy if you were to just do it once but well. So yeah, it's okay to have unplanned lazy days without feeling guilty. Another harsh thing that I learned is that sometimes you are the enemy in somebody else's story, and that's okay. But as an ex-people pleaser, I'm still learning to accept it. I think it's mature to accept the fact that you cannot be liked by everybody because everyone has different tastes. And even if you don't think that you did anything bad, maybe from their point of view you did something that hurt them and it's still valid. Maybe you put a boundary for yourself that they didn't like, that they saw it as a threat, they took it the wrong way or in a different way. They might not see it as, I don't know. But what I do know is that you cannot change it. You cannot change how people think about you. You cannot change how they see the story. You can just accept it. Just like in your own life, you might have enemies, people that you don't really like. And maybe in their own lives, they are the nicest person. Maybe they are. Maybe they wronged you. They are the main character in your life, in your story, whatever. Last but not the least, bonus point is that when you think that you cannot do 10 kilometers, sometimes you just have the wrong shoes. When they say gear is not important, it is. The right gear can help you tremendously. I knew that I could do 10 kilometers, but not with the old shoes. When I got the new ones, damn, first day that I wore them, 10 kilometers. Yes, I was destroyed after and the following up days, but the right shoes really do help you push more, faster, steadier. Also, yeah, warming up, it's important and essential, so never skip warming up before running and any kind of training, honestly. These are the 5+1 things that I've been learning these past days, and everything is a work in progress, and it's okay to celebrate your small wins, all the steps that you are taking forward, even if in the moment you don't see how many steps you are doing. But if you look back, you see that you have climbed many mountains. So yeah, be proud of your change and keep working on yourself. Celebrate your small wins. So yeah, this is kind of advice from an older sister, or somebody that I wish I had when I was younger. But it's also needed to receive some harsh lessons from the universe. It's a privilege to learn. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.